if you're anything like me, you've asked yourself the question, is there really a point to spirituality? What even is spirituality? Is it a religion? Is it a belief structure? Is it an action? Is it a practice? Is it a way of what is spirituality? You know, and does it actually serve a purpose, or is it just a word that people cling to sometimes to get a bit of significance? And the thing is, I definitely went on a journey with spirituality, and I'm sure you have too. You wouldn't be watching this video if you hadn't. But I think spirituality, it's a loaded term, isn't it? Because, you know, if you say spiritual to somebody, I imagine one of the first things they think of is something like somebody meditating or some sort of religious practice. That's how people link spirituality. But actually, I was given some really beautiful advice once. And I suppose it's not really advice, it's more of a profound statement. But spirituality just is. It just is. It isn't a particular thing or practice or belief system. It just is. It is whatever you want it to be. You can have spirituality when you take the kids to school. You can have spirituality at school. You can have spirituality when you're making food, eating food, watching TV. You can be spiritual whenever you want. Yes, there are certain practices that I think get you more in tune with your own spirituality and your own essence. And one for me is something that I think lots of people do now is a meditative practice. Even if it's just breathing every day, I do some sort of meditation, and I have done for over 1,000 days straight. And for me, it definitely cultivates a completely different attitude within myself. Now, I'm not saying you need to go meditate for 1,000 days. I'm definitely very much a beginner at meditation. My thoughts are here, there and everywhere, but that is the point of meditation, by the way. If ever you've tried to meditate, you will know that your thoughts will go blah, 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 and eventually they will come back down, but that is the point. So it's not, don't ever, if you do try meditation, don't ever try and clear your mind of thoughts, because it's not a thing. It doesn't happen. You know, you might have periods where you have no thought for a little bit once you get really, really experienced and really good at it, but actually even the most experienced meditators, I'm sure they will say that they think while they meditate at some point. Now, if you're wanting to create a more spiritual way of life, a more spiritual essence within yourself, well, no, like I said, it's already there. Spirituality is already within you, but we have all these kind of labels and things that we need to put on it. But you can make a spiritual practice a spiritual practice. You can make any practice spiritual. And my advice to be more spiritual, to be more in tune with that side of yourself, to feel more comfortable in yourself, to be in tune with your inner peace, because I'm sure you'll agree, actually, to be spiritual is to be peaceful. For me, it's something that I strive for. But what I have found is a way to be more spiritual is one word: presence. And not presence as in a gift that you get at Christmas or at birthdays. Presence in the moment. Be here right now. Right now you are watching me. Thank you, by the way, in a video. That's where you are right now. And practice bringing yourself into the present moment. Believe me, I am doing this video just for myself as I am for you, because I think we're all guilty of wanting to do lots and lots of things, and our thoughts are everywhere. And sometimes just focus on what is now and what you can be grateful for in this moment. Because gratitude, I'm sure you'd agree, gratitude is spiritual. Can you not be grateful for every moment? Be grateful for the sun, the rain, the snow, the bills, the money, the food, the lack of food. There is gratitude to be found in everything if you choose it. But the thing is, we get so wrapped up in let's be spiritual, let's do all these things, let's meditate, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Actually, you can do it in the most simplest of things. You can do it by finding presence in every moment, by being there in that moment, by allowing yourself to flow with the moment, being aware of all of your senses. What can you see? What can you smell? What can you taste? What can you hear? What can you touch? Be grounded in that moment. And grounding, what a beautiful thing. If you want to be more spiritual, take off your slippers. Allow your feet to touch the floor. You might be thinking, Hannah, you're ridiculous. You've just taken your slippers off on a video. Yes, I have. But actually, there's a beauty in being connected with the earth, whether it is the carpet or the laminate or the concrete or the grass. There is a beauty in being closer to the earth. I love a good slipper. But actually, if we take the time to ground ourselves, and I mean, if you look at all the spiritual masters, quite a lot of them are barefoot. So why don't we just follow them? They've obviously got something right. So simple things to be more spiritual. Be grateful. Be present. Take your shoes off. These are all things that everybody can do. If you want to create a meditative practice, that's beautiful. But don't set yourself a task that you can't achieve. Don't say, I've got to meditate 2-3 hours a day. Try 5 minutes. Try 10 minutes. And then build that practice up. Be careful about what you eat. What are you putting into your body? Is it sugars? Is it fats? Obviously some fats are good. But what are you putting into your body? There is spirituality in every practice, and a lot of it comes back to gratitude and appreciating what you have within, because everything you need is always within you. Find peace in every moment. Find presence in every moment. Find grounding. Find appreciation and gratitude. And do the little things that make you better and you feel better, like exercise, like healthy nutrition, because then as you become more peaceful within, I guarantee you will feel more spiritual. Now, hopefully some of this has resonated, not all, maybe just some. Please let me know. I'd love to know what you think of it. I love feedback. So I can only get better if people tell me. So please comment in the box below. Let me know where you're watching from as well. That's always really interesting. And also check out all the links in the description boxes. There's links to all my social media there. And there's also, if you click subscribe, which you should have done already, and hit the notifications bell, you're going to get a notification every time I upload a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you later. Bye.